Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Angel Reese. Listen, she out here on the prowess, and she want the world to know her impact on the game of women's basketball because it's immense. The real know what's going on with Angel Reese. And I've been letting people know that, she just been getting just completely lost in the shuffle, because obviously, that shining star, in Caitlin Clark is so bright, but it's getting to the point where it's not going to be able to outshine the star power of Angel Reese. Obviously, we all know that Angel Reese on the floor, is she putting up 20 plus a night or playing with those kind of numbers? No, but she is doing what she's supposed to do at her position. You see the double doubles, you see the potential is there. Now they got to develop her. Um, but she let it be known that the impact of women's basketball, Lord knows where it's going to be years from now, because they're going to be able to look back and let it be known that it wasn't just one person who changed it; it was her too. I thought that was very impactful. In my humble opinion, it was truly special. Fans are watching because of her too, which is facts. And she did say it all started last year because it wasn't just, and that's what people obviously now for whatever reason, Caitlin Clark, she took off, but we got to remember, Angel Reese got the Barbie shoes coming too. It's a machine behind Angel Reese, and people are pulling up to see her. Celebrities, just everybody. I mean, the women's game is at an all-time high right now, and I believe the Chicago Sky in that market. With that team, you got Cordoza, you got a lot of talent there. And I think that Angel Reese has the potential to accumulate a lot more winning faster than Caitlin Clark. That's definitely something. I know just by what's being assembled. I mean, she just got drafted into a way better situation. All the pressure's not even really on Angel Reese, because you have another rookie there with you who was drafted higher than you. Look at your Hall of Fame level coach. I think all of these things are truly impactful, in my humble opinion. And that's the reason why you see Angel Reese, excelling the way she needs to excel. Now, obviously, to be like, I compare this to almost like Wembenyama, obviously two different situations, but Wemby, he was such a juggernaut, and like his star was so bright. You forgot all about what Brandon Miller was doing. You forgot all about what Chet Holmgren was doing. You forgot about all of this because you got so caught up and enamored with what Wembenyama is doing. The same thing is happening with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark could just walk up the floor and, oh my God, and at the end of the day, that's like I said, she's a talented woman. She is a superstar, in my opinion. She's a box office attraction. And these two are the reason why the game is being changed. And I love the fact that this was highlighted, man. And I think we need to stop with all of this. Oh, is she the reason for the charter flights? And it was this and that. And Angel Reese is a part of it too. Is she is Caitlin Clark a bigger? Yes, but you could say, hey, Angel Reese is right there with her. Outside of them two, who else? I'm just letting you know. I mean, who else is bringing in the casual audience like these two? But the thing is, Angel Reese don't receive the hate. I think it's because she got Teresa Witherspoon next to her. So it ain't going down like that when you got Spoon. I think if Teresa Witherspoon was coaching Caitlin Clark, I think you wouldn't see all of this going on, because I think people will have so much respect for Teresa Witherspoon, they wouldn't even be playing with her like that. So that's definitely something I want to highlight. It's the Indiana Fever, man. They did get a dub. I think that basically, man, they got to get it together. They got some good pieces there. Shout out Mitchell. She's a beast. She was pretty much the face last year. She led the team. She was the all-star for the Fever. So now you got Caitlin coming in. They got to figure out those dynamics. They got Caitlin running off a lot of screens. They got to figure out a way to mix and match her game to maximize it on the floor as much as possible. But back to the box office attraction of an Angel Reese, man. Like I said, these Barbie shoes that's coming, all of the young girls gonna want to get these shoes, man. So it's definitely something changed. And like I said, what's going on with the women's game is you getting a lot of people didn't want probably, I don't want to say it like that, but what I will say is this: you're gonna see a lot more women, young girls playing basketball than we've ever seen before. I think the next crop, I mean, like I said, after Caitlin, after Angel, after all that, I could only imagine, like Angel was just saying, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we're gonna look back at this time period like, man, these women changed the game. They did it, man. And they deserve a lot of respect. So it's crazy. These two rookies, man. They definitely bring in the star power, and it did start with Iowa and LSU. So it's never been this intense. People was really, binge watching these games at another level. I want to give some quotes. She said it all started with the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look at where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball that you never would think about talking about women's basketball just because one single game. Just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role. That's what she said. So, I mean, and there was more to it, man. Like I said, those viewership numbers was crazy. The games, they drew 1.5 million viewers, so I think that's special, and I think that they just really, the WNBA to me, they just scratching the surface of what they could do with these two, with Caitlin and with Angel. I think it should be more promo, and it's just the beginning, to be honest with you. It's not the crescendo. It's not like, oh, the ladies have arrived. It's the beginning of the arrival. So it's crazy. I think that you're gonna get to a situation where the women's game, they getting paid got $1 million contracts. All that's probably gonna come sooner than you think. Especially if they continue to elevate, getting these arenas sold out. Once they start selling out seats, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. So it's wild. The next crop, man, is in for something special. You got to remember the women who paved the way for you. It's Flight Sports, Angel Reese, letting it be known that you better put her name in the conversation too. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and